Good. Happy New Year to everybody. This is CmdrAleon. Welcome to the new year, 2025, January the 1st, 2025. Welcome to the brand new year. I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year here on Encounters. And good to have you with us everywhere around the world. We enjoyed our New Year's with our family and friends. I hope you did as well. It was nice to take a night off before the brand new year and celebrate with our family and our friends, and I hope you did as well. Good to see you all here on the #1 spiritual UFO talk show on social media, and it's going to be a great year. Lucas Jackson, everybody out there, welcome to the show. John Tyler, Happy New Year to everybody, new and old. Lavolu, Happy New Year to you, everybody. All the people out there have been following me for the past 2 years. Jersey for Life, good to see you, everybody. Happy New Year. Excuse me. Whirlwind, good to see you, and welcome everybody to the show. And we do have our apple cider. Matter of fact, I think we'll have a little swig of the cider. Happy New Year, Lupus. Notorious, Happy New Year, everybody merry. TK, thank you for the gifts. We are much appreciated. And it was nice to take a break. It's been a really crazy year. Happy New Year, Kristen, everybody out there. Callie, Happy New Year. Shad Hall, Happy New Year to you as well. Jolene, everybody, all the new people, old people, wherever you are. 69 Feathers, thank you for the gifts. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. I struggle with my dog. That's a good thing to do. And Art Penna, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, Cleo. Sharon, Happy New Year, Sharon. David, Happy New Year, Tiger Man. Everybody out there, I hope you had a good Deanne, thank you. A good New Year's Eve. We're just still getting over, thank you. Still getting over a little bit of a cough. I've been drinking a lot of stuff here, but we're doing pretty good. We're doing okay. We're doing great. When I first got the cold, it was a mess, but now I'm almost at the end of it. Cosmic Cam, Happy New Year to you. Ali Gash, Happy New Year. Justin Newen, Happy New Year. David Malone, Happy New Year. Gypsy Tia, thank you, Gypsy Tia. We're doing pretty good. If I wasn't doing good, I wouldn't be on here live. But just a little bit of a cough, but I have enough liquid to keep me going here. Do a mustard platter. Adrian, Happy New Year to you. Everybody out there, B. Bolivar, Happy New Year. And just everybody around the world, good to see you. It's going to be a really fantastic year. And, the end of 2024 didn't go without a surprise with all the things going on with the UFO activity and every other activity in the sky and all kinds of weird stuff. But I've been, looking at videos between celebrating with family. Mustard Plasters works. Hey, Kitty Mama, we'll have to take a look at that. Hey, Rockstar, good to see you. Greetings, blessings to everybody. Positive RI, welcome to the show. Everybody out there. We're totally amped up. We had time to rest. Jersey for Life. Thank you. I like that. That's pretty cool. It looks better than these glasses, actually. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And we send our love out to all our new and old friends around the world. We really welcome you all here. Jard, thank you. Jard, I know you asked me a request to be I got your request. And Jard, we're going to make you one of our people here. So Jard, you'll see that you're now, if we have any trolls, you're now able to, if someone curses or comes in here causing problems, you're also one of our people to do that. And let's see here. Elvira, Happy New Year to you. RVing, thank you for the follow. Happy New Year to you. Boating with Jason. Everybody have pint. Happy New Year to you. One Shot, Happy New Year. Everybody, you're very welcome, Jard. You'll be a good person for that. I appreciate it. Craigie's, Happy New Year to you, Craigie's. Hog and Nuts, Happy New Year. Carly, greetings, everybody out there. Rob D. I hope everybody, some of the people new on my show, Happy New Year to all of you. And that's the way we usually like to, let you know that this program here, which is Encounters and the one spiritual UFO talk show, we do acknowledge everybody as best we can. And But I won't be saying Happy New Year all night because then I won't be able to do a show. But I know you're there. Okay? Fire in the Sky was a good movie, yes. But it was also not accurate. You have to read the book. Read the book Fire in the Sky by Travis Walton. The book tells you the truth. The movie took liberties that were not true. They went off on their own thing there. Hey, Sweet Tea, good to see you. The Positive Ripple, Happy New Year. Everybody out there, good to see you all. But as you know, I've been watching a lot. I posted a video that I'll show you tonight. It was from 2022 of June in a place called Cornwall in England. It's a really beautiful footage of a purple, like a pinkish purple craft of some sort, probably a higher dimensional craft, and we'll get to show you that in a little bit without the music and just let you know what that looks like. On tonight's show, it's pretty much the beginning of a new year, beginning of a new energy. Even if things look, the same where you live, things are really not the same. You know that. And all the things started to change last year as we got into the very last 2 months of last year. Things started really getting kind of crazy on our planet. Not only on our planet, but above our planet. And the thing, if you do a recap of last year, you can look at the times when the Pentagon press secretary had to speak before the media regarding these objects, right? And they really had no real answer about these things, and even to the end of the year, they had no answers to what was happening. Hey, CmdrAleon, good to see you. So we're going to delve into discussing a lot of things. Elvira says it's very foggy, and they still don't, Kev. You're right, Kev Don, they don't have any answers. Which, hey, Rockstar, thank you for the gift. We appreciate it very much. Teresa says, I felt it heavy pressure on the chest. Interesting. Hey, Lupita. Hey, Sharon. So I know there's a lot of stuff going on. People are seeing different things. In terms of, I've been watching, and again, I'm not attributing this to anything because I don't know. I know what I do know is that where we are here, we've had rain. I know that, we do have seasonal changes. So let's, just realize that too. I haven't been jumping on the bandwagon about what's causing what to happen with the weather patterns. I'm trying to stay away from that a little bit, only because some weather patterns are normal, and some things are kind of weird. And I'm really trying to get a better education, hey Solo, about all this stuff because I frankly don't know enough about it to make a decision. When it comes to space people, UFOs, and that whole thing, that I know about. Hey, Sharon Bout, good to see you. Bad headaches and a breathing problem from the fog. So, I've heard about that from some people. I haven't had that problem up here in New England, but I have heard about that problem and seen videos that show what appears to be, to me, what is fog? Is it, yes, I do have apple cider, Lupita. What is fog? I know what traditionally, real fog is going through it, but what is this other thing? Is there something else going on with that? And is there someone or some grouping for entertainment purposes only doing something in different parts of the world to do something to affect the population or life or animals? Who knows? I really, Teresa, don't know that. I wish I did. I've been really watching and observing some of those videos and trying to figure it all out. And when I get the answer, I'll believe me, I'll tell everybody. But I'm not a quick jump on something like that. I'm really observing it. I'm observing the different videos people are posting about it, and I'm trying to get my head around it in terms of, the regular fog and that whole thing. So let's see here. I think I just did something here I had to do. And let's see here. Yeah, fog says that's technically clouds, but there are people that are saying, again, for opinion's sake, that they've been getting sick from the fog, But I really don't know a lot about that subject, so I'm kind of being very careful making a statement, at least at the moment. And is it related to potentially for entertainment purposes only negative ETs? Maybe. Maybe could it be related, in my opinion, to operations that are secret? Maybe. I don't know. We might do some implant removals later, but I'm going to try to just focus on a few things here for a while, and we'll see. And let me see. Also, like I said, we a show here where we love to have conversation with our guests, with people, with people around the world. Hey, One Shot, good to see you. Happy New Year. And we want to, we'd like to deal with people's stories. If you've been taken off planet by space people, the positive ones. If you've had been abducted. If you're seeing these things in your state or your country, the orbs that are happening now. We know about the Diors, as some people are calling these things, that have been showing up initially a few months ago. But we do know that there are now these orbs that are beautiful, different colors that are showing up. And the orbs, that I can tell you, are not attributed to anything. Francis, thank you for the fireworks. Thank you so much, Francis. Not connected to, let's say, any of the Earth-based technology. If anyone tells you that these orbs are connected, if they stay strictly orbs. Now, again, if you're dealing with higher vibrational intelligence, it could change its formation to be whatever it wants to be. That is for certain. Now, something that is, let's say, a government-operated Dior, so to speak, Mystic, thank you, Mystic, thank you. That would be something that will not change its look. It'll be what it is, like what happened in New Jersey initially over a month ago or so. And then now all these other things are occurring, right? So we have a lot of stuff going on here. And this year, and I'm not one for making predictions, but these are things I internally know that are going to be happening. Now, it won't be happening right away, but I know this for a fact, that you're going to start seeing more of the larger vessels, and I don't know when that is, but I do know it'll happen sometime as we get into late spring, into summer. I do believe you're going to start seeing some things that are pretty much out of this world, not just orbs. You're going to see things that are more distinct in terms of what you're looking at, and I think that's gonna shake a little people up a bit. The Truman Show. Cleo says, I heard they are using the fog, hide the ships over the lakes and oceans. They're going to reveal. Well, I don't know where you heard that from, Cleo. Who said that? Who said that was the deal? Put it this way. In terms of the ships in the oceans that are coming out of the oceans or deep lakes, big lakes, or even the seas, there's no way of stopping it with any kind of fog. These craft can go and outmaneuver any fog out there, and if they want to reveal their craft, they will certainly let you know it. So if there's any attempt by some level of government on a secret operation, so to speak, in my opinion, it'd be very hard for them to block out the spaceships from appearing from the ocean or in our skies. There's just no way they can stop it. And it doesn't matter how much fog there is around the world. If these things want to show themselves, they will break the fog and they will show themselves to a whole populated area. Let me see here. Jeff Leopard. Let's see here. Now we bring Jeff up here. And again, this is Encounters. If you want to be part of the show, you have to be over 18. I'm CmdrAleon, the host of the program. I'm also host of WESU's NPR Pacific radio program, the Cosmic Eye Astronomer Radio Show. I'm a contactee. I came out of the closet many years ago as a kid, then went underground until I got older, and I was an adult back in my radio days. And before radio, when I went to workshops or other things that were related, I would talk about Mars and so forth. And so originally I am from Mars, here in human experience is a star seed. Mars is an inhabited planet of 10 to 15 million inhabitants, unlike what you're being told on Earth in school. And also, I am with the Ashtar Command, and I am involved in intergalactic communications. When I was on the ship before coming here, I was involved in intergalactic communications between all the different spiritual beings of light from other different planetary systems. Just to give you background, we'll bring Jeff up here, and if you wish to be a guest again, I'll break on this. No drugs, no drinking, no drunks, no paranormal discussion, no politics, and again, no religion. Jeff, welcome to Encounters. Are you with us, Jeff?
Yes, I am. Hello.
Good evening. Welcome to Encounters.
Just give me a second. I put my camera on.
Oh, okay, great. Everybody around the world, you're watching the #1 UFO talk show, Encounters, for a Wednesday night at 11:19 on the East Coast of the U.S. Hey, good to have you with us, Jeff. Welcome. And whereabouts are you on the planet?
I am upstate New York.
Oh, great. So give us a little bit of background of what you want to share with us tonight with our audience all over the world.
Well, 6 months ago, I got abducted by the alien graves. And I want to tell you my story.
No, I definitely am interested. Go ahead.
Well, I went to bed one night and I put a brand new pair of pajamas. I'm talking brand new pair of pajamas, a good pair. And all of a sudden, I woke up and I was on this lighted table. And I rose up and I looked up and there was 2 grays on a side of me, one on each side, and there was a big gray in front of me. I never seen a bigger head in my life.
Oh my gosh.
And when I got up and I raised like this, I said a bad word because that was my reaction, and they jumped back. They jumped back like I scared them.
Oh wow.
And then I woke up and my whole body was in flames. It felt like I was burning up inside.
Oh my God.
Okay, so when I got up, I thought it was just a dream, but they're still talking to me in my head saying, you need to calm down. We're not here to hurt you. And they kept on saying that over and over and over for me for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's, go ahead, continue on, because that's what they say to the abductees. Yeah, go ahead.
And this is the weird part. This has been going on for a couple of years now. I've been waking up just burning up, and I couldn't explain why I was so hot. And I think this is why, because they've been abducting me. And I think because I have a rare blood type.
So I'm glad. How'd you find out about the show? I'm glad you're here. I'm going to help you. I don't know how much you know about me, but I have been
following you for a while. And I
been. So
I was kind of like nervous coming up and everything. So I don't want people to think I'm,
you're not
out there a little bit.
Crazy.
I'm on no meds. I'm on nothing. I don't take nothing. But this really scared me. When I woke up with my brand new pajamas, the whole side of my pants were all split all the way down.
Oh my God.
So
well, one of the things
real, and when they were talking to me in my head when I was still awake was the weird part. You know what I mean? That's why I knew that I was abducted.
Yeah, they use telepathy on you, is what they're actually called zeta reticuli.
And it was a woman's voice too. It was a female's voice who was talking to me. It says, "You need to calm down. You need to calm down," because I was in a panic.
Really? What did did you see what they well, you did see them. One was really tall. What did they look like?
Alien graves, exactly. 100%.
Yeah, the Zeta.
Yep. Yeah. But the first, they're the big graves. They're the bigger ones.
Yeah, the tall ones. Yeah, they're tall ones. Yeah.
And they
go ahead.
When I was up on the table like this, when I woke like this, their head was like in front of me like this. And then when I got up, they jumped back because I scared them because I was awake.
Yeah, they didn't want you to be awake because then they probably did something, like they probably implanted you or did something to you when they took you.
How many times have something in my ear or something, because I'm having a hard time hearing since then.
Really?
Yes.
How many times have they abducted you?
I don't know. Probably forever. No. I can't tell you how many times I've escaped being unalive. I just keep on beating everything, like cancer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've been young.
So with this particular situation, you've probably watched me remove implants remotely from where I am here. Yeah. I want to ask you a question because this is serious. What you're telling me is very serious. I can switch my consciousness right now, and if you give me permission, I will take out the implants and we will remove them so they can't do anything to you anymore.
I would love to, because every night I'm waking up hot. Every
Yeah,
night.
no, we're gonna stop this right now. I'm sure the Zeta are listening. They know what I'm gonna do. They can't stop me because I'm with the Ashtar Command, and I'm from a higher vibrational pattern, which can stop the Zeta like instantly. So what we're gonna do is remove the implant. And people asking why do we remove the implants? Because when the Zeta do that, they're doing it against the free will of the person, and it's against universal law. So off planet we have a universal law. You cannot take people forcefully and implant them or do anything like that. But the Zeta have been working with our government for 70 years doing this, and it's not good. It's not good at all. So, Jeff, I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to switch my mode here. What everyone around the world are going to see who've never seen this before is I'm going to use my palm of my hands. I have no magic tricks here. Everything I do is documented on every one of my shows on YouTube that I've recorded here. And I'm going to physically take out that implant or implants that have been put into his head area. When you close your eyes, please take a deep breath. And as you breathe in and breathe out of your nostrils about a couple of times. When you're fully relaxed, I will begin to do some work on you, and we're going to destroy the implant. Yes, they do track people with the implants. So the commander is going to do this, and you're going to see me live on the program, taking out the implant and destroying it. Tell me when you feel relaxed.
I'm relaxed.
Okay. I'm going to start shooting the energies from the right and the left palm. In a few minutes, you're going to start feeling a heat energy around the head. I usually start with the head area. Turn your brain off. Don't think about anything. Just relax. What I'm going to do, everybody around the world, is I'm going to slowly find out what the implant is. When I'm at the implant, Jeff, what you're going to tell me to do is just plain stop. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to neutralize the implant and I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to take it out first and I'm going to destroy the implant that's in his head that they implanted. I'm starting to feel the aura around your head. In a few minutes, you're going to start feeling something like a heat energy on the right and left side of the top of your head. I'm going to do something here so you can feel a vibrational pattern. And when you feel it, Jeff, let me know.
Yep.
Okay, very good. Now what I'm going to do is amp up the energy of the beam of light on the right side of your head and the left side of your head with the right and left hand. When I get to the implant, you're going to tell me to stop. I'm now scanning your head area. Almost. I'm scanning the whole head area, the back end of your head, near your ears. Keep your eyes closed, please. Now I'm going to shoot up and amp up the energy of light. It's going to find the implant, and you're going to tell me to stop, and I'm going to actually neutralize it. Almost. Going down a little bit under the bottom part of your head, near the neck area, under your ears. I'm going to go there and check there.
Okay.
Just let go, let go, let go. As soon as I hit it, just let me know. Nothing to worry about. I'm just going to get it out of you and remove it. You don't have to keep the implant. You can let go of it.
My ears are ringing a little bit.
Okay. The right or the left ear?
I believe the right.
Okay. I've got my palm of my hand near the right ear. I'm going to focus my other hand and shoot beams of energy towards the right ear. And as I do that, it should hit something in a moment, which I believe is the implant that's around the corner of the bottom part of your ear. Tell me if you feel that energy there.
I
Just
feel a
stay
little bit
focused.
back in the neck here.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Yeah, it's below the ear, near the head, but it's on the upper part of the neck near the ear. It's below the ear in the neck area. Okay. Right now, I'm going to neutralize it.
Okay.
And I'm going to now attempt to take it out on the right side. Well, that's interesting. The colors are changing. The colors are changing on the screen in your room, but that's all right.
It is?
It's just keep your eyes closed, please. That's really weird. I'm going to take this out here. I'm going to pull on it. As I pull on it, I'm going to shoot energy in from the other side to push it out. And as I'm pushing it out and taking it out, you'll feel me. I'm going to shake it a little bit so you can feel vibration near the neck area. And when you feel the vibration, let me know.
I don't feel the vibration. I hear it ringing in my ears, so
Okay.
that's the
So we're,
same.
so we're shooting the energy towards that area.
They're both ringing now.
Okay. So I'm doing is I severed the implant. I'm going to pull it out on both sides.
Okay.
It is a vibrational pattern.
No.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
the ringing is like a vibration. It's the same thing.
yes. Yeah, I'm ringing.
Yeah. So now I'm pulling it out. When I get it out, you'll let me know. When I get to the end of it on both ends, you're going
Uh-huh.
to feel like a little pop sensation. And when you hear the popping on the right and left side of your area,
Mm-hmm.
you'll let me know. I'm pulling it out. These implants are way bigger than people think they are. They look small, but they're bigger when you're pulling them out. And I'm going to amp up the energy intensely in the right and left area. I'm going to force it out, let go of it. Tell yourself in your head, I'm letting go of the implants. I don't need them. I'm letting go of the implants. Say it to yourself like a mantra, just to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And this part here, the bigger part, we're going to dissolve it as I pull it out. We're also going to scan the rest of your body too.
Okay.
Just starting with the head area. This is not the end of it. I'm going to shoot some heat energy, healing energy now in the neck area and through your whole head. You're going to feel this intense energy of heat. It's a very healing heat. So as you feel it, just let me know. I'm amping it up now. Just let go. Let yourself go. Nothing to hold on to. Just let go.
I feel a vibration. That must be the heat.
Yes, that's the heat. So I'm doing a healing of the area where the implants were. I'm still going to check you and scan your shoulders, your arm, and the rest of your body just to make sure there is nothing there.
All right.
So I'm doing a clean sweep of your whole physical body. So I'm going to go down to your shoulders, and we're going to do the arms next, and then we'll do the chest area. Now I'm doing the arms. Just testing the arm area, right and left arm. Keep eyes closed. Okay, now I'm going to scan your neck area down to the upper chest area. Keep your eyes closed. Relax, relax, relax.
Are you in my back right now? Because I feel heat
Yeah, I'm in the back area right now. Yep,
in my back.
yep.
Okay.
So I'm doing is I'm trying to determine if there's any implants through the back end. Excuse me.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see if I hit any implants, you'll know it. My guest will usually tell me, stop, you just hit something here or whatever, and I'll know that I've actually found an implant.
Usually I've been having a lot of pain in here too.
Oh, in the front chest?
Yeah. Right in here.
Okay, so we'll take a look at that too. So right now I know where the front chest area is. I'm focusing on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shoot energy in there. Yeah, streaming Annie, the implants are bad. They're put in by lower vibrational ETs, and they're not good. Oh, you're welcome, Gianni. I appreciate the question. I'm now focused on the upper chest area. And if I hit anything, tell me. I'm now scanning. I'm also looking at the back end where the upper chest area is. So I'm shooting energy from your back end to the upper chest and from the front end.
Okay.
Okay. You feel the energy on the front end of your chest, the heat energy now?
I do on this side.
Yeah. I'm still scanning it to see if there's any implants there. I feel something like round. Now I'm feeling something round, like yeah, something round in that upper chest area. It's like that's why my hands are like this. I feel something like a ball or something like energy there. Give me a second. I think there's an implant there. Now I got it. I think I've got it right here. I'm gonna put a neutralization on that area.
Okay.
Keep your eyes closed.
Yep.
And I did find a what I call a circular implant. As I pull it out, once I get it out, that pain will subside shortly.
Okay.
I'm going to keep the heat energy. I'm pulling it out with one hand and shooting healing heat energy into the chest. As I pull it, you should start feeling something.
I
I'm
feel
going
it
to put it.
now. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pulling the implant out. There's a round implant there. It's pretty big.
I do feel it.
I'm
It's
pulling.
weird.
Yeah, I'm pulling the implant out. Yeah, they put a big implant over in you on that upper chest area. That could have caused a lot of damage. Hold on a minute.
Great.
Almost out. We're gonna keep pulling. As I pull it out, I'm gonna dissolve it and destroy the implant. And I'm gonna yank out the last part of the implant with a heat energy. As I pull it out of the chest, you'll hear like a little thump or something, like a pop. In a moment, when it's out, let me know. Almost, almost.
I think I heard it.
Yep. I'm going to destroy the implant. That's when you say you think you heard it, that usually means I got it out. I'm going to shoot healing energy into that area of the chest. And I'm going to check the rest of your body to make sure you're clear. So you're watching here, folks, is I'm physically taking out negative ET implants that the Zeta put in him, and I'm destroying the implants. Yes, I'm taking the implants out where he is, not through the phone. I'm just taking him out. I'm not taking him here. I am actually physically, in a sense, yes, they're coming out, and I am destroying the implants remotely. Now we're going to, your chest should start feeling better now. I should put a bunch of heat energy, healing beams of energy into the cellular structure. That whole area of your chest should start relaxing.
Okay.
Thank you, Teresa. And everybody around the world, what I do is real. My father on the ship gave me the ability by touching my forehead a few months ago, and I'm now able to remove implants remotely through my screen here.
Well, I thank you for this.
No, I appreciate you, brother.
Another thing I forgot to mention, when I woke up, sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
can't get out of bed because I think they're dropping me, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
black and blue from sometimes my knee, my side, and my back is in extreme pain. Sometimes I can't even get out of bed. I never
Yeah.
had back problems.
Yeah. Well, now you're going to be able to get out of bed, and you're going to be, when I get done with this, you're going to be well protected.
Almost are dropping me or something, or dragging me across the floor. I
Well,
don't
they're
know.
not going to be, when we
Weird.
get done with this, just relax. Don't even think right now about what they did. We're now going to take care of that, and we're going to check your whole body, and we're going to protect you, and you'll be protected by what I'm going to do at the end of this thing here. So we're going to continue helping him here. We're going to go down now. We did your chest. We removed the implant there, the one around your head area. We took care of that. Let us go down to your chest area, lower central, the center of the chest, the lower chest and waist area, just to make sure there's nothing there. So I'm going down to the lower part of the chest, the lower part of the chest and the waist area. And now I'm going to focus on that area. I'm just going slow to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, I'm down in the lower chest area. And what I'm doing is making sure there's no more implants because they did a job on him. I'm on the head area and the upper chest. And if I find nothing else from the lower waist to the leg area, then we're finished with that. But we're not completely done helping him out here. And as we're doing this, do you have a TV on or anything in
I
your
do.
room?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do have a TV on.
Yeah, I think I should have told you to turn it off, but that's all right.
It's so weird. I'm out in the middle of the country too, so it's probably that's why they got me.
Yeah, well, they're not going to get you anymore after I'm done. Let's see here. I'm going to shoot beams of energy from your lower waist to your legs. I'm just making sure there's nothing there. I'm basically going to destroy anything that might be residual energy from them when they took you. So I'm going to destroy it right now. Whatever's there, I can destroy it within seconds, basically. I'm just making sure you're clear. I'm going back up. I'm going to shoot beams of light up to the upper chest, the whole body, and through the head, just to make sure there's no residual effects of what they did to you mentally. Keep your eyes closed. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to put a shield around your body. You're going to feel this. I do this with everybody I've taken implants out of. This will protect you always. And as I do this, you tell me when you feel it. I'm going to start doing it now.
Okay.
From the top of your head. Here we go. This is like a bodysuit, a light suit. It's invisible. And you won't see it, but it'll be invisible to you.
Okay.
And now I'm putting it on you. Do you feel any energy around your head?
I do.
That is the suit. I'm going to shield you with a suit here. No one will be able to see it. When you go out in public, wherever you go, you're well protected. You're going to be well protected.
Nice.
I'm going to do one more layer. Okay, keep your eyes closed. You're shielded. I'm going to also do something else. There's two other things I need to do for you. We're going to take beams of energy separated from my palms. In every room of your house, we're going to clear all the energies that the Zeta did when they came. We're going to also clear the energies around your house, on your house, at the exterior and the interior of your house. I'm doing a clearing. If you have a basement, we're going there. I'm going to clear that out with the beams of energy all the way up to the top of your roof, every room. We're getting rid of all the energy and destroying it. Anything that they put in your room or anywhere in your house to monitor you, those are being destroyed. Give me a second here. Okay, we're going to do one other thing. This is going to seal the deal. I want you to say these words with your eyes closed. I am a cosmic being of light.
Being of light.
I'm a Christed being of light.
Christed being of light.
And I am now well protected.
And I'm now well protected.
And the Zeta will never, ever come near me again.
Zeta will never, ever come in front of me again.
And I am unconditional love.
And I am unconditional love.
And because I am now awake and a cosmic Christed being.
And I am now awake and cosmic Christed being.
I can never be touched by the Zeta ever again.
I can never be touched by Zeta ever again.
You may open your eyes, brother.
Oof. All right.
There you go. You look great. Let me tell you, you look so much better. Everybody, look at Jeff. How does he look? Everybody in the audience, how does he look? We had over 600 people before watching this. I guess they got a little bit scared of what I was doing.
Oh boy.
But you look 100%. Look at you.
I'm taking it in what you're doing. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. So how's your upper chest feel right now?
I feel good.
You're going to feel good. There's beams of light in you that I put in you that are going to, as you sleep tonight, they're going to clear out any residuals left over from the effects. And my mother, my Ashtar father on the ship, they're watching the show. They know you're in upstate New York. I'll leave it up to them. I know they have a lot of things to do, but they know your story. And I used to tell them to go places, but I'm not telling them to do anything. If they feel they need to do anything, they will. If they feel what I did is enough, then they won't have to do anything. But I feel that you're well protected. I'm putting a bubble around your house now. Give me a minute. Close your eyes for a minute. So I'm putting a bubble around your land, around your property. Okay. This will prevent, they won't be coming back anymore, but this is putting a very high vibrational, invisible shield around your house, your land, and the lower vibrational entities will not be able to come near you ever again.
Okay.
And that's my New Year's gift to you, brother.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Do you know why they had instrument? Do you know why they took me or no?
I don't know why they took you, but when they usually take people, and I've done over 50 plus implant removals on this show, it's usually for nefarious purposes. They're not there to help you. And the one thing they always say is, we're not here to harm you. That's their first thing telepathically. and that's not true at all. When they abduct people, they're not there to have a drink of apple cider. They're there to do whatever they're doing, and it's not for your benefit.
No, I know it isn't.
You know, so I don't want you to ever think about them again. Your conscious when you go to sleep. I want you to just think about Christed beings of light in your consciousness now, and always think about them. And the Zeta cannot touch you ever again.
All right.
Jeff, I appreciate you having the courage to come up here. I really do.
Thank you for
All right,
everything.
much love to you, brother. We
All right.
appreciate you.
Keep on
Jeff,
doing it. Thank you.
we're never going to stop doing it. That's for sure. Jeff in upstate New York, and we took out some major implants in him tonight. If you're not used to the show, we're not just your regular UFO talk show. I do have the ability by my father in space to take out implants remotely. This is documented. All my shows are documented. When I do this in between some of my interviews, I do take out the implants. And they're, when we have trolls in here, I've got my moderators. I took out 2 or 3 people. I don't play any games here. If you're going to troll in here and think it's funny, you'll be out of here in 2 seconds. That's the way we operate. We don't play those games. Hey, Lynn, thank you, everybody in here. Jen Nam 732. So I don't want to get into a whole bunch of implants tonight, but there'll be other nights when I'll do more than one. I want to really try to show some things here. You're welcome, everybody. I appreciate the love here on what we're doing. And it's been a busy night, Aaron. Yeah, absolutely. And I care about my audience. As being a talk show host, I do care about my audience a lot. And he definitely needed one shot. Bridget, thank you for the roses. I appreciate the gift. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, everybody. Teresa says, does it affect you when you take out implants? It doesn't affect me. I destroy them, but I feel the implant that I'm taking out of the body. Like usually I can feel the energy, like if it's a round implant or something, I can feel the energy. And some of these implants are living implants, so they move around the body. And when they move around the body, I end up having to catch the implant. And they're really tricky, the ones that move, the living implants. But when I do neutralize them, they can't go anywhere. And then at that point, man, they're gone. I just take them out and destroy them. And you're not going to find anybody in YouTube, the most well-known people in ufology on YouTube or anywhere in the subject matter, besides myself, my friend April, that are doing this and taking out implants. We're the only 2 people doing this, and it's for real, and we're not kidding around. Andy, thank you. Everybody, thank you for the gifts. I'm really amped up here, and I feel a sense of humbleness and love, and I feel it's really a really big part of my mission, not just doing the show and talking about UFO sightings and everything, but when people say they've been abducted and have implants, I have a purpose to, maybe that's not the word, I have a responsibility. Once I hear their story first, then I have an idea of what I need to do when I hear the story on the show here. And if it's really that a situation like his was, I can't just go on the show and say, oh, that's great, you had an implant, great story. I've got to be proactive and take out the implant. I have to do it. I can't let the person suffer with a Zeta implant in them. I just can't do it. It's not my nature. You know what I mean? Thank you, Roxar. Thank you, Lori. Thank you for the gifts. We appreciate that very much. And I am totally amped up here. Thank you, Jersey for Life. So, all I can tell the trolls and all these people that think it's funny, don't ever play around with the commander, because I will knock you and block you into the universe, and you'll never be able to watch the show again. So think before you act. And I know these people troll other possible UFO discussions, but use your intelligence better than that. You know what I mean? Because the commander will not allow you to stay here in 3 seconds after I see you acting kind of ridiculous. It won't happen. Not here, not on this show. So I want to show you video. This is from 2022. And this video I found, it's just amazing. Thank you, Sean. We appreciate you here being here, all our new viewers. I want to show you this. video. I do some video. I share video, and this is a friend of ours, a new friend. No, this is not the one. I'm going to show you. There's a diamond shaped video from January 1st that I'll probably show tomorrow night. But I'm going to show you this video. This is from 2022 of June in Cornwall, England. Let me see here. And I'm going to show it to you in a minute. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm going to try to, here we go. You're going to love this video. This is really cool. And we're going to show everybody in our audience, you know, and this was only posted recently. And this is from somebody on TikTok that just decided to post a video from a few years ago. Let me see here. So we're going to do this thing, and we're going to show you this particular object. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Here we go. And in a second, I will press the camera. Here we go. This is a really cool, this is in Cornwall, England, 2022. Take a look at this. I think it's about a minute or so. Check this out. For entertainment purposes only. And this is a Dior. You want to call it a Dior or a wallet. There's a wallet here you're looking at. You know, the coded word Dior wallet. Check this thing out. I'm telling you. And yeah, Dior bag. Are they call them Dior bags now? It's a Dior bag, right? Our coded message words here. And just to know, let you know, there have been sightings on this planet for ages. Before there was even a TV set, for millions and billions of years, there have been sightings of ships. Before we had this technology here, right? See it again. Let me show you it again for entertainment purposes only. I'll show it to you one more time. And tomorrow night I'm going to show another video that's diamond shaped that was just recorded on New Year's Eve. Not here. One of the people I know on TikTok. Pretty cool. Yeah, since the beginning of time, absolutely. We only know our own history from here. Now think of the people that billions of years ago lived on our planet. And in cases of our history galactically, there were advanced civilizations that were here that had these ships. Our planet had ups and downs in the billions of years that we've been here. Pretty crazy. All right, we're going to turn the light on here in a minute, and I might show you one other video. If I can do this here, let me see. That's not what I want to do. I'll get back to the screen. Okay, where am I? Here we go. I think we will show you another video in a second here on Encounters. You're watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. I'm CmdrAleon, your host. Give me 1 second here. I believe there is one video here I want to show you. And I don't know if I've shown this one. Maybe I did. This one here, I showed that one. There's a lot going on for sure. Let me see here. And this one here was just recorded. I don't see anything here. I'm looking to see whether there's something in the sky. It looks like it's on a beach somewhere. Okay, so this is another object. This was January 1st at 5:15 p.m. Central New Jersey. And this is from my friend Green Time Machine. I'm going to show you this thing. This is pretty cool. I'm going to show you this thing if I can. Oh yeah, I can make it go bigger a little bit maybe. Let's see if she has it. Let's see. Here's from January 1st. But I like this other one here. We're going to show you another video. I will show it in a different way. I'm going to show you this right now. And this is at 5:15, January 1st, New Year's Eve, or after, let's see here. And we credit Green Time Machine. And we're going to show you this video here. And this is for entertainment purposes only. So watch the video. This is from January 1st in central New Jersey. Days are getting lighter and brighter. Take a look at this. This is for entertainment purposes only. She's been documenting some really good footage, and I believe she's in contact with higher vibrational beings, and she's recording higher vibrational craft. Very cool. Just show it to you one more time. See if it clears up a little bit so I can show you it here. Wait a minute. I can't really do that. Okay. You can see how radiant the light is. It's pretty bright. Very cool. Very cool. All right, we'll bring the lights back on here. Let me switch over to the camera. And let's see here. And there's also an object in the Canary Islands that I've been wondering to get your opinion on. And we're going to take a break on the videos. But there is this video that's being debated, and it's from the Canary Islands. And I'm on the fence on this particular video. I'm not so sure whether it's an unmanned orb of some, an unmanned object. But when I show it to you, I'll show it to you in a little bit, and we'll be able to look at that. So just wanted to give you a little bit right now. We'll get to some more video later before the end of the show here. Leanne, thank you for the gifts. If you want to come on the show and you have video footage of UFO activity around the world where you live, you've been documenting some things. Joker Skates says, I wish I had a video. Well, you might. The next time you see something, just have your camera ready to take pictures of it. Liberation, we're not here to talk about politics, so I'm going to mute you for 5 minutes. This is not the place for politics. And again, welcome to the show, everybody coming in here. And like I said, if you've seen anything recently, if you're in Europe or Scandinavia, Asia, Africa, anywhere in the world, we'd like to hear about it. Yeah, Holly, I'm going to bring people up here to ask me questions. But I will definitely ask, in terms of the fog, I've been watching the videos. I'm not sure what I think. So I'm trying to get educated more about the fog before I make any comments. Part of what I think is happening, if there is a fog that is not real fog, meaning that it's something else, in my opinion, and I'm just going to say opinion for entertainment purposes only, it potentially could be the lower vibrational ETs doing it, or it could be the secret government, in my opinion, doing it. And this is only an opinion before I get myself into hot water here, but I'm not really certain who's doing what with that, Not really sure. You've seen more. Misty says, I've seen more wild stuff inside my house in the past 2 months. Misty, can you tell me what you mean by that? Misty says, I've seen more weird stuff inside my house in the past 2 months. I'm curious. Mr. Curie, you don't believe anyone's seeing anything. What do you mean you don't believe anyone's seeing anything? You're living on planet Earth. You have 2 eyes. You look in the sky, people are recording and documenting things, and you're saying they're not seeing anything. What world or planet are you on, Mr. Curry? Can you tell me? I'd like to get the reason why you think people who are documenting things are not seeing what they're documenting. I would think that when you're documenting something, if you take a picture of a person at a bridge, there's a person at a bridge. If you see a plane and you take a picture of that plane because it looks beautiful, you're seeing a plane. If you see a helicopter land and you take a picture of a helicopter, you're seeing the helicopter. What do you mean people aren't seeing anything? What are you talking about, man? What specifically are you talking about? Legendary One, can you explain about your video? And maybe we'll bring you up here as a guest. No, I'm not wasting any time. But I had to say that, just because when someone says, I'm not seeing anything, then they need to open their eyes. Good Dana, Dane. I'm so happy for you. I remember when we did that. And, for me, it's in my service to you, Dana. I was happy to do it. I'm glad things are going well. Really am. Yeah, the naysayers have nothing. That's the problem with the naysayers. They just have a nothing opinion and they know nothing. And all due respect to them. Andy, thank you for the gifts. Yeah, so we're just going to forget that. And again, if you've had any visual activity recorded, please just come on the show. I'd like to hear your story. You can do that if you have over 50 followers for video. I think it's 400 or 500. I don't know anymore. But you can go in the multi-guest option. You have to be over 18. No trolls on the show. No cursing on the show. No drinking. No drunks. No drugs. No paranormal discussion. No politics. No religion. And no kids on the show. And let me see what we've got here. Logan. So I don't know who Logan is. We're going to take a chance with Logan and find out where they're going to go. If they are, so we're going to take a chance here. We have a guest request. We're going to go with it as host of the show. And good evening, Logan. Welcome to Encounters.
Hello.
And good evening. And where are you located, Logan? And you're over 18?
Nigeria.
Nigeria?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome from Nigeria. Can you tell us what's happening out there in Nigeria? Give us some background information.
So I was in a cornfield and I think I got bumped by an alien.
And I think you got bumped off the show. He's not in Nigeria. I took him out. I knew that was somebody pulling around here. But before he got to the point of being ridiculous, the commander got smart. Yeah, he got bumped by an alien, all right. I just took him off and I bumped him. He got bumped by the commander. He got bumped by me. When you're trolling and trying to be funny, man, I'm a step ahead of you. Step ahead of you. Yeah. You can try it on other UFO shows, but not here. Not happening. But see, I caught that one quick. You see, you think you're cool doing that stuff. Use your mind to get educated about the subject. Instead of trying to be funny and get on a large show like this, get educated about the subject because it's real. And you never know. One day, if you do get abducted, I'm going to be the person you're going to want to talk to. I hope you never get abducted, but if you ever do, for real, you're going to wish that I was here to help you out. And I am amped up, so don't fool around because I am totally amped up tonight. I'm going to bust the matrix in every level here. All right. So again, if you've had an experience, if you had positive encounters, and you want to share your story, I'm happy to hear it. You got to be over 18. No trolls on the show. If you are a troll, In 2 seconds, you'll be out of here and blocked on this show forever. Let's see here. Archgoldhoney.com says me. So I need to know in comments here what you want to share on my show, and it's got to be honest. If it's not honest and you're a troll, I will knock you out of here in 2 seconds. I guarantee it. I will also block you too. So, I'm going to bring Mr. Curry, I always remember the humming of their craft. So scary, I mean. Dana Dane has a story. I know Dana Dane. She's been on my show before. I helped her. Dana Dane, let me go back to you. Yeah, we can bring Dana Dane up. Dana Dane's Chimera. I do have dreams about my children they produced. You're welcome to come up and talk about the dreams. Leanne says, I'm now 50. I'm curious, dreaming Annie. And again, if you have questions about the subject, even if you have never had a sighting, but you have questions, I can answer your questions. If you have enough followers, I'll bring you up here as long as you're over 18 and we can talk about it, Happy New Year, Santa Star. Good to see you, brother. Andy, thank you so much for all the gifts. I should drink a little bit more apple cider. I haven't really touched it yet. I've been talking so much.
Hello?
Hey, Dana Dane, how are you?
I'm good.
You sound good since the last time I helped you out.
Oh, I was scared.
So tell us about the dreams you're having, or the dreams you've
I
had.
just see them. I just see the kids I produced. They produced out of with my eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I know
And
they're
when you
mine.
see,
They look like me, but I do dream about them. I don't know if they're putting these dreams in my head or if it's just me dreaming about them.
it could be you. It could be memory of the kids in your own dreams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't want them messing with my head. I was worried about that.
No, dreams are dreams. Like in this case, if you're feeling good since I got all the implants out, you can have memories. Memories can be in your dreams, and you can remember what the kids look like.
Oh, well, thank you for that. I've been trying to get a hold of you or trying to get on so I could ask you these questions.
I'm glad I'm right here for it,
I have been trying a little while. You've been so busy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been trying to be as human as I can, multitasking. I get a lot of people sending me videos, messaging me. I'm trying to, as a human being, try to deal with as many messages as I can, emails, everything.
But I do want to thank you for all that you've done for me. I've been able to sleep better and
Good.
not be so frightened to
Oh,
walk
good.
around outside.
Yeah.
Because that's when they abducted me the most, when I was outside.
Yeah.
So
Well, you're not going to be abducted anymore. You're not anymore.
I stayed in the
We
house.
took care of that situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Dana, thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
I appreciate you.
I want to thank you. Thank you. You have a good night.
You have a happy New Year.
You too. You too. Thank you so much, Commander. I'm just so happy. Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. And let's see who I got in the queue here. Randomly speaking. We're not taking that Logan person up again. Let me see here. Logan's trying to get back on here. Let me see. Logan is now Gonzo. I just blocked him. That Logan person will never be on here again to watch my show. Center Star, I know Center Star. And let's see here. All right. Hey, Center Star, how you doing, brother?
Overall, pretty good.
Good. Well, I hope you had a good New Year's Eve.
It wasn't bad. Let's put it that way. But it's not been great. But I had a lot of struggling pain. You know about all my UFO sightings. I won't
Oh
bore
yeah,
reiterating all that.
oh yeah. We know
Um,
each other for a long time.
I know that around the time I was awakening to Hollow Earth and all the stuff that I researched, I ran into some UFO stuff, and they talked about implants behind the ear. And I
Yeah.
just happened to so have something that was like behind my ear, and I literally like dug into my ear and got it out. Now there was nothing hard in it; it may have just been a cyst, but
Yeah.
I've often wondered if I do have implants around my body. Like I have these wounds that will just open and won't heal for weeks that like scab over, but they
Hmm.
they still won't heal. So you got this big huge scab on it. So I take that off, and it's usually on the middle of my right and the middle of my left forearm,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, towards the inside. I don't know if you've ever
Huh.
experienced or heard about that. I'm wondering if
Nothing like.
implants or something could cause discomfort under the skin and open wounds.
I've never heard anything like that. It doesn't mean that it's not possible. It also could be something naturally with the physical body that is earth based, but I don't know that. I'm going to do more implant stuff a little bit tomorrow night. What's tomorrow? Thursday? What is today? Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. So tomorrow, I'm losing track of earth based days here. So Thursday night, I will do at least one or two more implant removals. And and I can scan you tomorrow night. If you come in, I'll be happy to scan you on the show.
Yeah, if I remember to be here, maybe if you could remind me with a message. I took
I can do
melatonin
that.
tonight because I got an appointment
Oh, with a
tomorrow.
mess. Oh yeah, I'll definitely remind you with a message. I won't forget. I promise I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely will scan you. I never knew about this, but I will scan you tomorrow night. I'll message you first, and whether it's for Thursday or Friday night, whatever best for you, you come on the show. I'll do a scanning, and we'll see whether it's something physically. Thank you, half pint, or whether it's something natural to your body. For something natural to your body, I don't think there's anything I can do except if it's an implant, I can touch it. But I know my space family has told me, my father, that we're only supposed to take out physical implants from the lower vibrational ETs. But we'll check and see whether you have anything like that. Thank you, half pint.
Yeah, yeah. I just wondered. I've had a couple of these throughout my life where they're just
Mm-hmm.
they'll be healed for a long time, look like a bump on the skin, and then
Mm.
just next thing you know, they'll be itching and open and just itching for days and feeling almost like a spider had bit into it or something. But they're So, anyways, yeah, I've seen a lot of ETs in my life. I just don't ever remember any dreams, any sleep
Yeah.
paralysis that included ETs. I've had sleep
Yeah.
paralysis, but just nothing like that,
Yeah.
except
Well,
for one
yeah.
time, and that was seeing the tall man and his shadow in my room was death on my wall for 1 hour when I was a little
Yeah.
kid.
Yes.
But other than that,
I'm not, other than that, I don't know. So tomorrow night or when I message you, we'll
cool.
figure out when you can come on. And if there's no implants, then we'll know it's something physical that is earth based.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you for the
All right,
invite for
brother.
that.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right,
most
take care.
definitely. All right,
Same
you
time
too.
tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll come on 11 o'clock till almost 1.
Okay, peace. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Very good. All right, brother. Good to see you again,
And
too.
happy.
And happy New Year to you. Let me see here. And I'm going to bring on, let's see, the person and Sharon Bush tomorrow night too. Well, Sharon, if you come on tomorrow night, Sharon, I'll definitely take a look at that. And let me see, who's the person? Let's see. I have to go back where I saw a comment here. Oh, here it is. Heather. We're going to bring Heather on here. Heather's our next guest. I did see Heather's comments. You're watching the #1 spiritual UFO talk show here on social media on TikTok. Heather, welcome to Encounters.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, good to have you with us. Can you turn your camera on, or is that
Oh, I
something
don't
you
know
can
how to
do?
do that.
Oh, I can show you how to do that. I'm technically skilled
Oh,
here. So on your TikTok, there is an area when I bring you on where you have a camera. It's like a little icon with looks like a old type camera, white with a
I
line in
see,
it.
I see.
You got to press that and save it, and you're going to be on the screen. There you
Okay.
are. Good. And
Hey.
you're over 18. I hear kids in the background, so you must be over 18.
Yeah, no, I have 7 kids. So we seen We seen a UFO, or we seen 5 UFOs over Dayton, Texas last night, and I actually have them on my page.
You do the videos.
Yes, the
What
actual
is your
video.
What is your page? I'll go to it right now on my other thing here, and maybe
Um,
we can show the videos.
yes,
We'll get
there's,
in here
and
in a
I
minute.
put them on my pinned because this just happened last night. So there's,
Okay.
it's, you could either search it up under Heather Shull, SHULL, or Heather's Crystals and Relics.
Okay, let me go here. I'm gonna find her video, and okay, let's just see. I'm gonna put Heather. Just
Yes,
copying it here, and we're actually going to be able to show it. Let's see here, videos. Oh yeah, there's 2 videos here. This
yes,
new video shows you driving somewhere. And
yeah.
did you guys stop at all while you were video
We did
recording?
not stop, but apparently, from what I've heard, that they're pretty good videos. You could hear me bickering at my teenager son. I have a 13-year
Oh,
old that
oh yeah,
was.
it's really clear too. Let me. I'm going to show the video. I'm glad I have you on here. We're going to show Heather's video, and you're going to love this. This is going to be great. Um, and I'm trying to be. I'll get it on my other screen. I'm going to turn the lights off here so we can go to the camera. And let me see here. We're going to go to the screen here. This is not it. Okay, you're going to see me disappear in a second here. Wait a minute. Turn on my camera. We go back here. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. No, 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 no. Let's see here. Effects. Let's see. You got to go back down. I have to play with my camera here for a minute. I'm still. Oh, here we go. Flip the camera. Now we can do this. Let me put this up again. Enhance it. Effects. All right. We're going to show the video right now. This is for entertainment purposes only. And this is from last night, correct?
Yes, this
I
is
turned
when
I turned the volume down.
So this is actually the second video. This is when they started merging. And if you zoom in, you can see and that was a hard video to
I can't really zoom in, and I don't think.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I can. Yeah, I can zoom in.
Yeah.
I'm with my.
So
I'm zooming in. Well, look at
bottom,
that.
yeah, the bottom triangle is when they were starting to merge, and if you see, they start to merge and they start doing this. And then on the first pin video is when you see the whole outlook of them. Now later on,
That
I did not
that
video.
first pin video is the same thing, but you're not moving anywhere, correct?
No, I'm still driving. Both of
You're
them.
still driving.
Yeah, and that first pin video is 2 videos merged together.
Let me see. Okay, this is the other video.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at this.
Yeah, so you see how many of that merge. There was 3 of them that merged together in that second one. But I only videoed 2 of them merging because there was a lot of trees and stuff.
Wow, that's some great footage.
Yeah, I tried.
No, you let me see. You actually did it. Some people don't have their cameras ready to see. Look at that. The 3 of them look like they're in a triangular formation.
Yeah, those are the 3 that merged, and then the last 2 were just kind of out. I don't know if it was outlooks. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, and again, tell us what state you're in right now.
I'm in Texas, and this happened in Dayton, Texas. I was actually
Dayton,
going to
Texas.
my dad's. Yeah.
Oh wow. Wow, this is crazy. And this is the thing. So I can tell you with my background, those are not drones. Those are definitely spaceships. I'll come right out and say it. I don't know how big they are at the height of the level in the sky they are. I couldn't tell you how big they are, but if they were to land, they'd be bigger than a couple of cars or a truck.
Yes, exactly. And a big piece too is right there in Dayton, where some people were trying to tell me that they were lanterns.
Oh yeah.
That is a train docking station where that is filmed over. So where I was driving, it was 99 and 1960. And then after that, it's a big train like not a train station, but it's a big train rail yard right there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly. So I know for a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
I've lived there my whole life.
Well, we know how they're, I'm a trained C5 observer. We have a group in New England here that gets together. We know what balloons are. We know what Chinese lanterns are. I've seen them at when my daughter was in college and in high school years ago. The people down the street, the lanterns would go up there with a flame under them, and those were Chinese lanterns. These things are way, way bigger. Each one of these objects. If anyone thinks these are Chinese lanterns, they have no idea. They don't understand the subject. They haven't done the research. They're just speaking basically hot air.
Yeah, basically that was Nocturnal News that tried to say that there were lanterns, and then
Oh,
they
no
finally.
vaping and no vaping on the screen, or else I get in trouble.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So Nocturnal News is the one that was trying to say that there were lanterns, and then they actually zoomed in on the second video, and they seen where the merge was, and they seen the rotation, and they also seen the rotation of the whole, you know, the whole ship. I don't know what was going
yeah,
on,
yeah,
and then they finally like, oh okay, and then they posted it on their own page, but my thing is this happened last night. I've seen something similar to this in Liberty, Texas, which is also the same
yeah.
facility of this, but I've never seen something so
Wow, look at that. There's one, two, three. There's five of them.
yep.
Three of the objects are in a triangular formation. If people
Right.
look at it really carefully, wow, great footage. I think. Let me turn
Yeah.
my light back on here. I'm going to go back to my screen. Give me a second here. And people, you're watching. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is real UFO footage. The question was it drones? And because I'm an expert in the field, no, these are spaceships,
And,
without a question. Let me just do this here. Going back on my effects page.
also to kind of put a little bit of reference into everything, I also went on a flight tracker, and nothing like that was on the flight tracker. If you see the
Really?
front of the first footage, you could see
Yeah.
actual planes, and those were documented on the radar. But
Wow.
yeah, exactly. So, and my husband's in was in the Air Force, so
Okay.
he knows what he's looking at. He's actually the one that spotted them at first as well.
Yeah, DK, in our discussion with Heather, my answer to you, these are definitely spaceships. Ships are ships, whether they're interdimensional, multidimensional. When they reveal themselves on the planet, which are now happening, and I was telling people, Heather, that we're just seeing the big tail end of what's going to be happening. The cosmic doorway is just starting to open around our planet, and people don't realize it's not going to just be seeing things that Heather's documenting, and I know you're going to see a lot more stuff, but you're going to see larger spaceships that will start uncloaking as we get into the summer area of 2025. 2025 is going to make 2024 at the end of the year look like a piece of cake. Now you're going to see the whole cake, and the whole cake is way bigger than one piece of the cake. I think people are going to see a lot of stuff here, and people need to really. That's why I tell people on my show, get your cameras charged up on your phones. Make sure you're out there taking the time to go into a field or an open area, and or if you're near the ocean on the Pacific or Atlantic, wherever, Gulf Stream, get out there. Spend 2 hours a night looking at the water, looking at the sky. Document something. You can weed out what a plane, a jet is, a military craft. There are things that are not from this world that are now popping in, and you're going to see a lot more spaceships from off planet of different types, either orb type craft that are large. They might be looking like a saucer. They might look like a pyramid. They're going to be all different types of ships, folks. So you have to get educated about what they look like. And there's not one specific type of spaceship. If that, some people think, well, they don't look like that, so therefore they're not that. You have to go beyond the 3D perception of what a ship looks like. When you do that, you'll see, like what Heather's showing, that everything is not going to look like a traditional UFO. They're all different. That's great footage, really good footage.
I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you not making me feel like I'm crazy because
You know what?
uh,
I can't do that anyway because I've had experiences when I was a kid where I got up, went into my brother's room. I told this story before in the 1960s, and there was a spaceship in the cul-de-sac for my brief time living in Long Island as a kid, and it was men and women with light blue outfits, human beings that were telepathic. And the first thing they ever said to me is, "You'll never forget us." And boy, were they right. I mean, I can picture their faces. I can picture the outfits. I can picture the spaceship, what was inside the ship. And the only thing I don't remember is if I actually was taken aboard the ship. I just remember seeing them, and I just felt this immense thing of love. But I've had tons of UFO sightings since I was since my adult life, so I can
Yeah.
relate to what you're telling us.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
seen one before, and I also lived in Alaska before this, and
Mhm.
I've heard stories of a lot of abductions stuff when I was up there as well.
Mhm.
So I I went to Chichen Itza. I've experienced like I've looked at the Mayan ruins. You know what I mean? So I have researched this
A lot. And you're not a beginner, is basically what you're
no,
telling us. You're
exactly.
not.
And the fact that we seen this yesterday, like I knew what I was looking at and I was able to film it. I was very grateful that I was able to film it.
I am too. And what was it like when you went to Chichen Itza? Did you feel like some people say they feel energy there, the Great Pyramids and so forth? The things are there. There's been some stuff there. People said they've seen UFO craft there at times in that area. What was your perception of that experience?
So when I went into I went to some cenotes. Um, excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I am very American. Um, so I went to some cenotes and I did feel like very dark energy, but very good energy too. So, and I feel like that's because it's more of a touristy spot.
Right. You got everybody there, all the different kinds of energy.
Yes, it was wonderful. It was very like there was like mild rain showers that came over us and they kind of
Mm.
like they stopped right over the Chichen Itza mine ruins. So we were able to completely walk around everywhere. It kind of like rained a little bit in any spot that we went, but it never like rained. It was in a drizzle like it was supposed to be. It was a beautiful spot and it was a lot of highs and lows energy type of feeling. I
Yeah.
don't know if you're a empath type of feeling person, but it was definitely highs and lows.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
biggest thing I tell
Definitely.
people that go over there is it is a tourist spot. So you're going to have people hounding you to buy objects and stuff like that. Of course, help the people, whatever, but it is a beautiful place regardless. And the history there was amazing.
Yeah.
The landscape amazing, and just that there is a whole society there that is still living in Mayan times. They still speak Mayan. They
Oh,
still
wow.
yeah. Chichen
Interesting.
Itza is one of the biggest like they have a Mayan speaking language. They use pigments from the earth. I mean, it was amazing.
Wow.
Really
Wow.
recommend.
Well, Heather, thank you so much for being here. You've been a phenomenal guest. Keep us informed as you video these spaceships, and when you need to come back to physically come on the show and show us new footage, you'll be one of our people can report from where you are in Texas. We definitely appreciate you very much.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Southeast Texas
And
over here. So
yep. And matter of fact, if you I think if you send me the video, I'll post it on my main page here.
okay.
Just send it to my email address, CmdRAleon, like you see on the top of my profile,
Okay.
CmdRAleon at AOL.com. It's a really simple email.
Okay. Yeah, I actually think I did send 3 of the videos to you.
Yeah, try
Actually.
sending them again. I don't know if I've seen them because if I do, I was looking at all my videos. I put them under my encounter folder to go
Mhm.
back and look at them. So if you do that by tomorrow night, I'll probably get one of them up there and put it on the page.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. All
All right,
right.
Heather.
Wonderful
Thank you
night.
for everything. I appreciate you. All
All
right.
right.
All
Yeah.
right. And Happy New Year, by the way.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right. And that was great. Let me see who we have here in queue. Leah Flynn. We're going to bring Leah Flynn up, and then Yates after that. Leah Flynn is our next guest. Hopefully, let's see. You're watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. Leah Flynn, are you able to go on camera?
Yeah, let me just figure out how to change my settings.
Alrighty. And then we'll get the background story from Leah, what's happening, and talk to our next great guest, Leah Flynn. You're watching Encounters, and we're here from 11 o'clock till almost 1. Hey, Leah Flynn, how you doing?
Hey, can you still see me?
I can see you well. Don't touch anything. You're good.
Okay.
And so tell us where you are on the planet, and tell us your story and what you want to share with us.
Well, I'm actually from northern Michigan. I actually started having my encounters in 2012 as soon as I turned 33. My mom actually had a lot of encounters which she believed was the Greys. And for some reason, as soon as I turned 33, I started having like feelings of like impending doom and like, and I was kind of reached out to my higher being, and like, asked, if there's anything out there that could, protect me, can you give me a sign? And I used to see these orbs, like they would, just appear, and, I think like all these just crazy things started happening in my life. Like, numbers for some reason, like the number 2 and the number 3 was just always around me. And, so like it's almost like I could telepathically call out these orbs. Like I would, like my husband witnessed it and my mom's witnessed it a few times, but we were standing outside one night and, my husband was with me and, I said in my head, if you're real, appear, if you're real, because I want to prove to my husband that you're real. And then this yellow orb just started floating over the trees.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it literally it just floated slowly across the trees in the sky until like it got to like the edge of my neighbor's property, and then it just shot into space like at the speed of light. It was like, oh my gosh. And that started happening to me a lot, and like my husband didn't really like to talk about it and like witness it. I think he was afraid of them. Because a lot of times I'd be sitting outside alone at night, because we star watch a lot in Michigan because there's just not much else to do. And I would see these white orbs and the yellow orbs, and I'd try to get his attention, like, hey Mike, I can, an orb is coming in, come take a look. He's like, no, I don't want nothing to do with it,
Because he didn't want to see it. I guess.
Yeah, and like there was one night we were laying in bed and we were talking, and like all of a sudden I heard like this something sounded like it turned on in my ear canal. And like ever since I heard that noise in my ear, every time I'd get afraid like something bad was gonna happen, I'd get this thumping behind my ear. Like, I don't know, it's really strange. And then like there was one time I woke up and I had like this, it almost was like a deep cut on like the base of my my hairline in the back of my head. Yeah. And after I had that, like I'd get these weird vibration feelings like in my like in the base of my head.
Yeah.
And there was another time I woke up and I had like it's almost like a scratch, like incision type thing on the back of my leg, so I didn't know if maybe I had, they had implanted me with something or
So I'm getting some readings on you now. I don't know how much you know about my show, if it's the first time or if you're watching for a while, but I'm actually a space person besides being a human person. I'm a starseed. The word starseed meaning, how I define it is, I came here on purpose and had a human family. My mom and dad are not here anymore, my physical Earth-based parents. But I have my parents on the ship, and my show's being watched on a monitoring screen right now on a spaceship of the what we call Ashtar Command. They're the men and women, they're positive, higher vibrational people. And my mom and dad are on that ship, my two sisters and a brother. So I when I hear this, I can feel things. When you said that and you mentioned the cuts and everything, you were definitely abducted, but you don't have any memory of being abducted. You were taken on some sort of a ship. You just don't remember it. And when I get these feelings as strong as I do, I'm saying to myself, I'll wait till tomorrow night to do a implant removal. But I think you need to be implant removal. I need to be able to do it now if you give me permission. I can't. I think that you were definitely dealt with in that way, and you have implants in you. When they cut you, when you mentioned the cuts, they did something and put something in you. They didn't take something out of you. They implanted you.
It was weird because like I get this urge to look out my window during the day, and I'd go to look out my window, and like this orb would be coming in at me, like at the speed of light. It was like, oh my gosh! So I'd get scared and I'd like back away from the window, and then like I'd wake up in the morning. One time we woke up in the morning, and when I opened my front door, there was thousands of tent worms in
Oh my
front of
God.
both my front doors, and we have no trees around our house. Like we looked
That's
for tent worm
crazy.
nests everywhere, and there was no tent worm nests anywhere. There was no, so that's when I think that was one of the nights that I might have been abducted, because we literally
Yeah.
had to take a broom and sweep all the tent worms because
Oh
my
my
puppy was
God.
eating them. I mean, there was just hundreds and hundreds of worms in front of both my doors that went
That's
into my house.
that's crazy. And you never had that happen before, correct?
No.
Yeah, I definitely feel very strongly about this. I was going to wait till tomorrow night to do implant removals again, but I can't wait. Will you give me permission to help you?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, we're not going to wait for this. I want you to close your eyes. What I'm going to do is when I get to an implant with the beams of energy, you'll say, Commander, stop. I will stop, and we will take the implant out of your body. So what we're going to do is have you close your eyes. I want you to breathe in. I want you to turn the brain off. That's really important. Don't think. I want you to breathe in your nostril, breathe in your mouth, and release through your nostrils about 3 or 4 times. So this is
Okay.
serious stuff. This is really serious stuff.
I know I'm
And
anxious.
don't be anxious. Relax. When you breathe in a few times, when you're fully relaxed through breathing in and out of your nostrils, you'll be fully you won't be anxious anymore. I'm going to make sure you have nothing to worry about. I'm going to take care of you. I guarantee it. So breathe in and then breathe out of your nostrils about 3 or 4 or 5 times until you feel relaxed.
Okay, maybe I'll lean back so I'm more relaxed.
Yeah, get relaxed. Nothing to worry about. The commanders with the Ashtar command, I will be able to remove the implant and you'll be fine. I'm going to switch over to my space consciousness now. For people just tuning into the show and you're new to the show, I have been gifted this ability from my father over a month ago, and he gave me the ability to take out implants. And I do that with the palm of my hands. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't use pendulums. I don't have cards. I don't do readings. I'm here and I do what I do. It's very real. Everything I do is documented. I've taken over 50, 60 plus implants out since I started doing this and have destroyed them. When you're ready, let me know. Oh, you got to close your eyes.
Okay, sorry. I just made sure you're still there.
No, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
I'm still here. No, I haven't disappeared or gone on a ship or anything. I'm right here with you.
Okay.
All right, so you can relax. I want you to get relaxed. Take a deep breath, a couple deep breaths in and out of your nostrils. And we're going to help her out. And when you're ready, you let me know.
I'm ready.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot energy around your head so I can feel the aura of your energy. And as I do that, I can start feeling it. When I feel it, you're going to start feeling me in terms of the heat energy around your head. I call it heat energy for lack of a better term to use. Right now, I'm going to shoot the energy into the top of your head and go slow around your head so you can feel it. I'm doing, everybody who's just coming in here, 636 of you, I'm doing a implant removal. I'm doing an implant removal. If you've never seen anything like this, I know you're scanning TikTok. Stick around here. I'm doing an actual implant removal on my show. Okay? I don't assume everybody coming in here knows what's happening. It's never good to assume anything. When you start feeling the energy, let me know.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
almost
you
feel like a warmer feeling. It's like my heart's beating really hard because I have anxiety, but
and
I feel like a warm tingling.
can you adjust your camera a little bit? I have half of your face.
Sure.
There you go. Right there you go. Good. Well, keep your eyes closed. There you go. And for everyone coming in again, we're just doing an implant removal remotely with the palm of my hands for new people. I've done this on my show numerous times in the last month or 2 or 3. I don't remember anymore. You're not going to see this on any UFO show. This is not your typical UFO show, and that's why this show is number one. And as you keep your eyes closed, I'm going to go and we're going to start scanning you. I'm going to scan the right end where your neck is behind your ear, and I'm going to shoot a lot of energy, light energy into you. When I hit the implant, you're going to tell me to stop. And what I'm going to do, your camera's moving a little bit, so if you move the camera more,
Maybe I'll set it right here and
okay,
sit like this.
and then we'll restart and get you relaxed again because you moved.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better. Okay. So now we're going to have you breathe in and breathe out of your nostril a few times. We're going to make sure she's totally relaxed as we do this. And when you're relaxed, let me know.
Yeah, I feel relaxed.
Good, good, good. Keep your eyes closed. Turn your mind off. This is where all the good stuff happens. And now we're going to shoot energy around the back of your head area. And we're going to try to find the implant in that area. When I touch the implant with beams of energy, you're going to tell me to stop right now. I'm going with the right and the left palm. I'm going like a seesaw over that area to try to locate the implant. Oh, let's see right there. I feel something here. Let me see. I'm going to use my other hand to shoot energy in. Just tell me when this stop. I feel like I'm really close to something here. Behind your ears to the lower neck, right area. Tell me when. I'm going to keep shooting energy in there. We'll get it. Just remember, you don't need to have any implants in you, so let go of the thought.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah, you have an implant right below the ear in the right lower part of your neck area.
That's where I get the thumping behind my
Yeah.
ear.
Yeah, the implant is on the right side as I'm looking at you. I'm going to neutralize the implant. I feel it, and I'm going to slowly pull it out. I'm going to shoot the other beam of energy from the other side of your head to the lower part of that neck area. So I'm going to force the implant out. I'm going to shake it a little bit so you can feel vibration. I'm going to do this right now. And when you feel it, let me know. I'm going to shoot a lot of energy into you.
I'm starting to hear like a ringing.
Yeah, ringing, vibration, same thing.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to pull and shoot it out. When I pull it out, it's going to kind of be like a popping sound, something like that. What I'm doing, folks, is pulling it out of the lower right side behind her neck. I know nobody can see what I'm doing, or you can't see the implant, but it's there and it is coming out. Almost out now. I'm going to yank it out right here towards the end. I'm gonna let you feel it so you know that I'm pulling it out right now, right about there.
It's weird, like as you were saying that, I almost felt like a little pulling sensation.
Yeah, that's me. I'm pulling the implant out. Okay, now this is the end of the implant. 1, 2, 3. Keep your eyes closed. And when you feel something removed, just let me know. It should be out of there in 2 seconds. Almost. Let me know. This implant was like a T implant, so I'm making sure it's all removed. Like it was lined up like a T. I'm taking out the upper part of the T and the lower, I call the lower part of the T. That's the last part of it. I'm going to yank that out right now. How do you feel?
I feel like peaceful.
So that implant there, I'm destroying it. Keep your eyes closed though. Always keep the eyes closed till we're done. Now I'm going to shoot beams of energy into that lower neck area behind your ears. What I'm doing, folks, is once I take the implant out, I put a beam of light, called a beam of light. It's basically going to be energy that's going to heal her skin on the inner part of her body, on the neck area. So I'm narrating what I'm doing so people understand this. And if you don't understand it, that's all right too. I don't expect everybody to get this thing here. But that is going to heal pretty quickly. So we're going to scan the rest of you right now. I'm going to scan your shoulders. Keep your eyes closed. Relax. That might have been the only implant, but we're going to make sure there's no other implants in you really quickly here. So I'm doing some scanning. Adam, you'll never be able to see the implants. I know people want to see them, but we destroy them. They have to be destroyed. They can't be, something like a show and tell. So we just destroy them. Let's see here. We're going to go scanning now your shoulders. If I hit any implants on your arm, I'm going to check your arms and your hand. I can feel the energy from your arms right now. I'm shooting energy there. And as I'm doing this, I'm also doing energy healing, putting heat energy to make sure there's no residual effects from your abduction. We're going to go now to the chest area, the back area, the spinal column. I'm going to do the spinal column right now, your spine, and also the chest area to the waist. If you tell me to stop anywhere, you say stop, and I will stop. I'm now scanning. We're scanning the back, and also now the chest area, the waist area. And as I'm doing the scanning, I'm also doing a clearing, making sure there's nothing there. So she has clear energy through her whole body. Her cellular structure is being purified of all the light energy. I think that was your only implant that you had with. That was a pretty big implant too. I want you to keep your eyes closed now. And as you keep your eyes closed, tell me how you feel.
Okay, I feel peaceful and just calmer.
Good,
Less
good,
anxious.
good. So I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to give you a few gifts here. One, I do this with everybody that I end the implant removals with, okay? I want you to keep your eyes closed. I'm going to put a shield around your body. And in a minute, you're going to feel a heat energy like something like a suit going on your body. And now you start feeling it. Let me know when you feel it. It's going to be now something over your head. I'm going to go slow.
Yeah, it almost feels like a little bit of a heaviness.
Yeah. It's going to be a shield. It won't be really heavy, but I'm now putting it over your, it's like a bodysuit of light. The only way I can describe it in the English language, I have no other way of putting it in languages that people would understand. I'm going to do one more here. Thank you, everybody who's watching. We appreciate you all. Thank you, Miss Gypsy. So now you have a permanent bodysuit. Keep your eyes closed. I'm not done. I'm now going to shoot energy into each room of your house. It's going to separate from my hand. It's going to clear any residual effects of the negative ETs that did the abduction work on you and did what they did to you physically. They won't be able to do it anymore with the bodysuit, so to speak. I'm putting a shield around your house. I'm putting an invisible shield of light around your house, around your property, and they will never be able to come back. As a matter of fact, the Zeta, the beings that did this to you, they will not come back at all. And we're going to be well protected now, wherever you go. They're going to say these words. I usually have my guests who had these abductions say these words. This actually seals the book, so to speak. to protect them, I want you to say these words, Leah. I am
I am
a cosmic,
a cosmic,
Christed
Christed
being of light.
being of light.
I will never be abducted again.
I will never be abducted again.
I am protected
I am protected
by the Christed beings of light now.
by the Christed beings of light now.
I am love,
I am love,
unconditional,
unconditional,
and I am now free.
and I am now free.
You may open your eyes. You look. How's she look, everybody? How's she look? She looks much brighter. Give us a smile. You look really good now.
I was
Look at that.
scared. I've just never talked about it before, and a lot of things that happen to me sound really crazy. But they were giving me dreams, and just different things that were happening to me. Just they sound really out there. But this is my first time actually talking about a lot of it, aside from with my mom, and she's been passed away for 8 years now. So yeah, so I haven't talked about it at all.
Well, I'm glad you had the courage to come up here. If you hadn't done this, you might have still been abducted. Now you'll never be abducted again. You're now free. You're a beautiful soul. And I, as a space person, say this in the human form. You're loved.
Well, thank
Don't
you.
ever forget that. You are loved.
Thank you.
And you can have emotions. If you feel like crying, let it out. You had so much that you went through with that experience when you shared the story. You're never, ever going to be abducted again. Ever.
Thank you.
You're a blessing.
You too.
Okay, Leah, I'm going to let you down.
Okay,
Thank you
have a
for
good
coming.
night, guys.
All right, we'll bring Leah down here. All right. I had to do it. I had to go and bring her up here, and I had to take out the implant. I had to do it. I had no choice. Margot McFadden. Well, for over 70 years, Margot, again, for entertainment purposes only, our government operations with the UFO subject matter included an agreement made with General Eisenhower when he was alive to allow them for reverse technology to be able to abduct human beings, and not just humans, other life forms, but humans particularly. Natasha, you're welcome. And for me, to do these implant removals, it's become a second nature. It's like whenever I do these removals now, it's like so easy. I've been doing them for a while now, so it's easy for me to do. And people ask me how I feel afterwards. I'm well protected. I have clear energy. I cannot be touched by any of these beings. I work with the Ashtar Command. I'm a Christed being of light. They will not come near us. They're afraid of us. They're afraid of us. And I'll do some more stuff like that tomorrow night. And I try to mix it up a little bit. So I will definitely do some more implant removals tomorrow night. If someone really had a problem or they're still having a problem, yeah, I definitely have my apple cider. And it's almost 2 in the morning. No, it's almost 1 in the morning. Man, I'm telling you, when it comes to Earth time, I'm all messed up here. It does take up a lot of the show, Lucas, but also because I do the show what I do, that's why I try to mix it up a little bit. But if somebody's been implanted, I can't sit here and not help them, and that's part of the show. That's why the show is not like every other UFO show. It's not a nuts and bolts show where all we talk about is what did the general say yesterday at the news hearing about whether there are drones in the sky or whether there are, spheres in the sky. We show videos on here of people's, we do all kinds of stuff here. Thank God I don't have a show that's limited to one thing. But when I do implant removals, yeah, they'll take up some time, but they have to be done, Bev, how do they measure time? Well, the space people don't have any time to measure. We measure time, when we are here, like on my show, we know that I'm here till about near 1 in the morning from 11 o'clock. So we measure time for me, how long I'm going to be on here. The space people, they don't, I didn't get a new camera yet. No, I'm going to be in a few weeks. Joker Skates, I get ignored. Joker Skates, we see you there, brother. We see you there. We see you. We absolutely do see you. So no one should feel like personally they're being ignored. There's a lot of comments in here. I'm trying to, we're trying to just, look at everything. Who are they? Okay, so Joker Skates, who I'm not sure what your question is. You're talking about the space people? Oh yeah, and I have one more guest here that is in the queue. Yates, I didn't forget about you. Yates, we're going to bring Yates up, and I had my apple cider, so I'm good. Yates, welcome to the show.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. And can you tell us, brother, where you're located?
England.
England, great. We've had people in England on, some great guests. And so
Yep.
what's going on over there? There's a lot of activity in England right now, in the UK. What's happening where you are?
So first off, how do I tell if I have a device?
In all the implant removals I've done, it's always different. Like the last one I had, the woman that was just on, she had a cut that some had cut her. And that's sometimes when they do implanting of humans, they do things. Sometimes they're not really good at, they leave a marking or they'll have an imprint or dots, like 3 dots on the skin. There's many different types of implants that the Zeta reticuli primarily have been the ones involved in it. So that's been the problem. And they've been working, again, I have to say from to him words only, for over 70 years with our military, our Pentagon, on the level of the Pentagon that deals with UFOs.
Yeah. Well, I've had multiple encounters with the Greys.
Those are the Zeta. People call them Greys, but that's just an Earth-based term that we use as we define it. But they're from an area called the Zeta Reticuli system. And if you study star charts, that's where they're from. They basically were once human like you and me, but they actually messed up their worlds and they got super advanced to the point where they forgot their emotions, their creation of life as men and women, and they redeveloped themselves in a way that, again, the big eyes, the big heads, as one of my guests said, some of them were tall, one was tall, the other ones were short. So Zetas on their planets come in short sizes and large sizes. But they, again, their purpose is to abduct people to have hybrid children, which is also against universal law. They take the women or the men and they want to interbreed with the humans in order to recreate that human look to them, but they mess their planets up. So it's against universal law for any ET to abduct anybody. It's just against universal law. But so again, for yourself, can you tell us a little bit about yourself in terms of in England? Did you ever had, like some people say, I had visitations? I saw, like one of my guests tonight said they explained exactly what they were seeing when they were taken.
Yeah, so when I was younger, I was being silly in a field, and all I remember is feeling like I'm falling, but I'm still stood still.
Yeah.
But I just remember being somewhere else.
And you have no control of it either, right?
Yeah. But then,
go ahead.
4 days before my birthday every year, I get the same dream.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And do you feel like, have you had any sightings of any UFO craft over there where you are?
Yeah, but it's hard to tell.
So explain, when you say it's hard to tell, give our audience a description of what at least you did see, and I can give you some sort of a reference point or an answer.
They kind of look like Fiat 500s. They're like big things in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's multiple lights. Yeah.
Yeah, like an armada of them or like a fleet of them, correct?
Yeah.
And how big are the lights when you've seen them?
Pretty big.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Have you been able to record them with your phone?
That's the problem. Every time I see them, I either don't have my phone or it's dead. I know it sounds like complete, but it's true. Like, everyone just thinks I'm delusional.
No, you're not delusional. You just didn't have your phone. What you're gonna want to do is, I think, is make sure you have your phone. If you're on TikTok and you watch some of the real footage that people have, not the fake stuff. Like my guest, she was in Texas. Her footage is phenomenal. She recorded. I'm getting a copy of the video. You want to try to charge your phone up, whether it's an iPhone or Android, whatever. Make sure it's fully charged, and you should be able to record. Sometimes if it's an extraterrestrial object, if they want to, they could drain the power from a cell phone, but that doesn't happen very often. But if they're in the sky that high up, you should be able to record them with your phone. You want to make sure you can document it, the time, the location in England where you are in the UK, and then post it or share it, because this way you have some documented things. I mean, it's great to remember these things, because that's part of why I have people on my show like yourself. Even if you didn't record anything, there has to be a background story. And so you've seen these unknown craft. I call them UFOs, which is an appropriate title, unidentified flying objects, because they're not identified. But it has some effect on you. And when did you start seeing the objects? Can you tell us that?
Since I was around 11 years old.
And how old are you now?
I'm 21.
21. Okay, so you're an adult. And so that's a long time. So when you started seeing them, did you start having these experiences that we're just talking about at a young age?
Yeah, and the same sort of figures that I seen in person, I see them much more like in person in my dreams.
In your dreams.
Yeah.
So I call that a cosmic dream. The cosmic dream, and again, because of my background in the subject matter for many years, if you have a dream that looks real in terms of where you're going, and let's say in the dream you are taken on board a spaceship, all right, and you are not only taken on a ship, but you are potentially abducted. In those dreams, do you feel like you've been taken? You feel like you've been taken somewhere? It seems like you're going somewhere.
It sort of feels like deja vu, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's like going over and over again. It's almost like that movie with Chevy Chase where it's where they relive Christmas over and over again.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day. So you're having that same experience, but in your thing, it's more of a cosmic deal. Have you felt any feelings like you had been implanted with anything, or just feeling just weirded out by those dreams?
Yeah, I just get a weird feeling. And is it normal for them to address each other by names?
Yeah, I mean, the space people, if let's say you have contact with higher dimensional or higher vibrational beings, that would not be an abduction. You could be having a different situation. That's why I'm trying to ask you all these questions. So when you had these experiences through your young age until your adult age, which is 21 now, did they visually show themselves? Did they give you a name, a man or a woman?
They wasn't shy. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that part of the story?
So, that was pretty dark coloured. One of them was called KSO. One of them was called Tronics. Yeah. I always see three, but I don't know the third one's name.
Okay, so one say KSO. Where did KSO say they came from?
They've not told me that.
And what about the other one? Did they give you any indication of where they came from?
No.
So here's your homework for tonight. When you go to sleep, I want you to focus on these beings, and telepathically, the way you do it is you talk like we're talking now. I've taught people to do this. I'm telepathic. You talk in your consciousness to them, and you say, I want to know where you're from. Are they from the Palladian star system? Are they Andromedans? They'll respond to you if you have that communications, which seems like you do. Try to keep a notation or a book and make notes. And whatever the answers are, keep a journal of that and start building up a journal of your information. And the next time we have you on here, you'll say, Commander, I've got more information. I took your advice and I'm getting more information. I think there's a story here, but I think you need to go deeper and communicate with them more.
Yeah, it's hard to communicate them because, they're just a bit blunt.
Yeah, you can do it. It's only hard because we have a 3D mind that will block you. You have to look and say to yourself, you got to turn off your brain to do this. You turn off your brain and say, I'm going to go to sleep tonight, do like a 20-minute meditation and do like an Om or U, which is the two higher vibrational words. And just say, once you do that, get yourself in a state where you breathe in and out of your nostrils a number of times. You can do a 20-minute meditation before you go to sleep tonight. Practice doing that like a person does yoga or practices at the gym, lifting weights. Your thing is going to be to do exactly what I'm talking about. And as you do that, you're going to get clarity and you're going to get a two-way communications.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
All right, brother. I appreciate you in England and have a great night.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm going to end the show here. It's about 8 minutes after 1. And we'll be on tomorrow night. We'll be on at 11 on the East Coast here. I want to thank everybody. I'm not, if I didn't get to you for some reason, don't take it personally. Don't feel hurt. The commander loves everybody out here. We'll get to you tomorrow night for sure. All right. So this has been Encounters. Thank you for the gifts. You can watch my show. All my shows are updated now. I'm not behind on any shows. All my shows are on YouTube. Astro Command Spaceship News. Hey, Lucky. Lucky, we'll be on tomorrow night at 11. I'd love to, definitely get to hear you if you have a story. Lucky out there. We'd love to hear from you. So everybody out there, all the new people that just jumped on the show, we are on at night at 11. Hey, Dana. Happy New Year to everybody, by the way, all the new people. Let's see. The witness says BS. The witness is going to be going into the witness stand. Bye-bye, witness. Since you think this is all BS, I don't know why you came here. We just took the witness out of here, sent them on their way. Since they don't like the show, they don't have to watch it anymore. There you go. That's how we operate here on Encounters. And everybody have a great night. And that's what we do it. When you host a show, you've got to be on top of things. You know what I mean? Take care, everybody. Peace, love, and light to you. And keep your eyes to the skies, whatever you do.